in New York. Checking out New York, they've been more than effective thus far in the playoffs, only 3 losses to this point. And without question, this is a team playing with the utmost confidence. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush their spirit, Ernie. Crush their spirit. Get on the attack and make them start to lose their confidence. Defense will play a huge role tonight.
The tip coming up shortly. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
Sold-out, noisy arena here in New York City. This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at New York. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
Yeah, really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they put themselves in a position.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to the product. Shot from 12. The Knicks pull it in. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
To the paint, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Down low. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who spoke with Derek Fisher. Doris?
He told me that despite their lead, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, I don't care if we do have their backs to the wall. They're a dangerous team that's going to play with a do-or-die attitude and put it all on the line. We have to match their intensity. Can they do it? We'll see.
Thank you, Doris.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Here's the prodigy. Again, the Wizards, good for 2.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And that one's good by Clark.
You know, his ability is matched only intrigued by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's the prodigy, broke loose. Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely, inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Here's Smith, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
To the inside, Champ. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Here's the prodigy, looking for his first basket still in this one. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry. Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
To the wing right side. Here's the prodigy. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Now, here's Warren. To the middle. Here's Champ, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
We've seen Champ really having a great game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at the natural, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside. Washington has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's the prodigy. Cannot hit, so New York will take it the other way. Smith kicks to Warren. Harrison and Smith with the assist that time.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Warren the pass to Champ. That's good. Champ's got 13.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just the take no chance slam by the big fella.
Wide open look. Another one falls for Washington.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Clark in the corner. Pass to Vaughn. Kicks it to Clark. Shoots the three. And again, New York with the triple.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. That's good.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Down low. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for the Prodigy.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Champ. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Washington trailing. Here's the Prodigy. 12 points for him. And good on the basket. Book it. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Armstrong's checked in for the Knicks. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Temple's checked in. Here's Armstrong. Smith on the wing. It's good from long range. Smith's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's the Prodigy. 14 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The natural. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
The dish to Clark. To the middle. Out to Smith. To the paint. Here's Champ. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Champ's got 17 now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The Prodigy, he's checked in for New York. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Armstrong. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Vaughn, the pass to Clark. Launches it. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Snatched away. Now Armstrong. Passes it to Champ. He kicks to Armstrong. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. One shot.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Temple the pass to the natural. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And the pass to the Prodigy. He feeds it to Clark. Here's Vaughn. He dishes it to Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. That's good. And that's now 19 points for Champ.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Temple. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Temple's got it all tied up now for Washington. Armstrong passes to Champ. Inside, it's tipped. Feeds to Temple. To the left wing. The Prodigy passes to the natural. Four on the clock. Here's Temple. No good off the back of the rim.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Right through the D for the layup. The Prodigy's got his first basket. Here's Armstrong. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The Prodigy, no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is out there with Champ. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's Armstrong in at point. Washington on D. It's a three-point game. Pass to Champ. Fires the three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's the prodigy. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Passes to the prodigy. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The prodigy passes to Armstrong to the inside. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Wizards trail by 3. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. 9 points for the prodigy.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And it's blocked. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Smith on the wing. There's the pass to Ali. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Champ. Looking to end the run, and the basket good. Champ's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
The Wizards have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. Oh, that's blocked. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The prodigy, he hits it from 9. The prodigy's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Temple. 9 points in the game so far. It's tipped. Poked away. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Smith left side. Connects from 3-point range. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's the prodigy, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Wizards trail by 4. There's a screen down low. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Armstrong passes to Champ, and he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's Temple. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Pass to the Prodigy. The feed now to Smith. Here's Temple. 11 points in the game, and that is good.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Now the pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Pass to the Prodigy. Dishes to Temple. Inside, and there's the defensive 3-second call. Washington shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. On defense, the Knicks. The Prodigy passes to Temple. Here's the natural. He's covered by Armstrong. Rebound by Armstrong. New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's the Prodigy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's the Prodigy. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Smith dishes to Temple. The offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Wizards haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
One shot.
What a night so far for Smith. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Armstrong with it. He's got 5. Passes it to the Prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Prodigy. The three-pointer no good. Washington's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Armstrong with it. Now Smith defending. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's now 10 points for the Prodigy. Temple the pass to Ali. The Prodigy, good on the triple. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
What a stellar outing in this one for Champ. He has 29 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for New York. Warren's checked in for the Prodigy. Smith comes in for the Prodigy. And Warren subbed in for Armstrong. And then for Washington, the Natural, he's checked in for the Natural. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Washington's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Smith outside. To the middle. Takes a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's the Prodigy. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Washington.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Warren, the pass to Vaughn. To the paint. Pass to the Prodigy. Clock at 4. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The drive by Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. The Prodigy passes to Warren. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Smith. And Washington again with the bucket. New York's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Warren, the pass to Vaughn. Here's the Prodigy. Knocks down the 3-ball. The Prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Clark, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And a switcher also for Washington. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Smith. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's Clark in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from the Prodigy. To the inside. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at Warren, third in assists and a great leader. And so here is New York. Smith, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a tough goal for him, just an uncontainable game for Smith. He has 8 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Smith.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Both free throws good from Smith. Wizards trail by 4. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Smith kicks to Warren. Pass to Clark. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And he gets it to go. And it's 9 points for the natural.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's the Prodigy. Another one falls for Washington. New York's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clark's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
From past the arc, and the shot is good. Clark's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's the Prodigy, covered by Smith. Here's the Prodigy. It's hauled in by Warren.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And that concludes the first half. Knicks lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out New York. This game has taken a similar direction as the previous 4 in the series, where they've clearly been the better team the majority of the time. And now they're this close to clinching it here in Game 5. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
One strong area has been their work on the boards. And you're trying to get ahead in the score and stay there, it often comes down to a few extra possessions. That's why any extra rebounds can make a big difference. Now they have to come out in the second half and attack the glass with the same vengeance.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I would be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. The natural out there with the natural. Then there's the prodigy. Then there's the prodigy. And it's the prodigy in at the 3 spot.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
New York leading by 8. Warren kicks to Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The prodigy passes to the natural. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. The pass to the natural. It's taken away by Smith. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to the prodigy. Hits the three-point bomb. The prodigy's got 24.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
The prodigy passes to the prodigy. No good.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Clark. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Smith, the pass to Champ. Back to Smith. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
The prodigy passes to Gilbert. Doubled by Smith. Wizards passing it around.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Champ. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's the natural. 13 points in the game. Pass to the prodigy. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, "Those are the battles we can and should win. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one." Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. The prodigy, he's checked in for the Knicks. Armstrong comes in for Warren.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Armstrong kicks to Clark. The dish to Armstrong. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's the prodigy. Shot from free throw range. Another one falls for Washington.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Armstrong dishes to Clark. Here's Vaughn. It's deflected. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Armstrong. Gilbert passes to the prodigy. Misses for only the second time in 12 tries. The Knicks leading by 7. Clark kicks to Armstrong. A floater. Six to shoot. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. A different look for New York. The prodigy, he's checked in for Vaughn. And it's the prodigy in for Champ. Smith checked in for Washington. The prodigy comes in for the prodigy. Just 3 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Wizards trail by 7. They set the screen. Temple the pass to the prodigy. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Kicks to Armstrong. And the pass to Champ. Tries from 10. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Pass to the prodigy. He kicks it to Temple. Here's the natural. He's got 15. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the prodigy. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9. The Knicks leading by 5. Armstrong passes to the prodigy. He feeds it to Armstrong. The prodigy buries it from three-point range. The prodigy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Armstrong. Temple the pass to the natural. Nice ball movement by Washington. The Knicks pull it in. Champ's got 4 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Armstrong. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Champs checked in for Washington. the Wizards now. They trail by 11.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Takes it from 10 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Armstrong's got 8 here in the quarter. Wizards trail by 11. Here's Temple, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Free throw drops for Temple.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the prodigy. 16 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
To the paint. No good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
There's a good screen. Inside. Here's the prodigy. Misses the 3. Wizards trail by 8. Smith kicks to Temple. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Here's Armstrong. Here's the prodigy. Gets an open look and hits. The prodigy's got 9.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Temple the pass to the prodigy. To the inside. Here's Gilbert, and he jams it with authority.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, how about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Knocked loose. Here's the prodigy. 8 points for him. Here's the prodigy, and it's good from the elbow. 11 points in the game.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Over to the left wing. And that one's good. 14 points for the prodigy.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
There's the pick. The prodigy passes to Armstrong. Here's the prodigy. Some nice passing by New York here. And he gets it to go. And now that's 35 points for Champ. Wizards trail by 6. Smith on the wing. Feeds to Temple. Screen by Smith. Passes to the prodigy. Off the screen. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
To the wing right side. The feed to Armstrong. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's feeling it. And again, it's New York. Washington has gone 4 of 6 in three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Temple. He's covered by Armstrong. To the left side wing. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Knicks out front, leading by 6. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Wizards trail by 6. We've got Champ. Smith is out there with Warren. And it's the natural. And it's the prodigy in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Her teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
What a game we've seen here for the prodigy. He has 23 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Knicks leading by 4. Dishes to Clark. Pass to Warren. Out to Smith. Lots of room. And again, it's New York.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Being full throttle.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Smith. Wizards trail by 9. Here's the prodigy, and the best of the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. It's stolen. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Clark, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to the natural. Drills the baseline jumper. The natural's got 4 points in the quarter. And here are the Knicks now. And here is Warren. It's stolen. The prodigy passes to Ali. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for the prodigy. 28 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
One shot. One shot.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Warren kicks to Smith. The dish to Warren. There's a screen. At the top of the key, Clark. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. And that one's good. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead. The Knicks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Kicks it to Clark. He feeds it to Warren. Pass to Vaughn. Some nice passing by New York here. Dishes it to Warren. That's a 2 from Smith. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Wizards trail by 4. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Warren kicks to Smith. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
The natural, it's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
That's good. 19 points for the natural.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
That one goes. Count. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in. Terrific game for the natural. He's got 21 points and 5 assists.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Here's the prodigy. To the middle. Here's Ali. And he banks in the layup. Champ's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Warren kicks to Smith. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And the Knicks good for 2.
Well, he's having a monster fourth quarter here, making all but one of his 6 shots. He's been just what they needed when they needed it. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's the prodigy. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Now it's just a 3-point Knicks lead. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
Ali. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And the dunk by Smith.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Inside, here's the natural, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Really an extraordinary game for the Natural. 25 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, and you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Champs checked in for New York. The Natural, he's checked in for Washington.
One shot. One shot.
The Knicks leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Champ. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on this one.
Yeah, you love that.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
There's a good screen. Here's Clark. Clock at 6. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. On the clock. Shoots. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from the Prodigy. Inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Here's Gilbert. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The Naturals got 4 this quarter. New York leading by 3. Warren kicks to Smith. He dishes it to Clark. Back to Smith. Here's Clark. Down low. Vaughn. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Rebound by Smith.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
No coverage, that's it. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
The Prodigy passes to the Natural. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too. And you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Here's Smith. They set the pick. Off the pick. Up loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good, Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Answers.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the final quarter. Stolen. One-on-one fast break. Some nice passing by New York here. Off target with the open look.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert. So this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Clark, the pass to Champ. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Knicks, Champ. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. The prodigy passes to Gilbert, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that junk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack. Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Here's the Prodigy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The Prodigy's got 32 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The pass to Champ. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Champ's got 43 points.
And just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Wizards foul. The Prodigy. After a second foul. Shooting from the court. Smith. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Smith. Gilbert passes to the Prodigy. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's the Prodigy. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Pass to Gilbert, out left to the wing. Here's the Prodigy, can't connect. And so the New York Knicks have won the series and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in just a few days. We will see you again soon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here once again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal for 2K Sports. Pleased you are here with us for Game 5 of the conference semifinals. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. They come in with a 3-1 lead, got a chance to wrap up the series on their home court. How do you like their chances, Jet?
They've got the momentum, Ernie. They've got the momentum, Ernie. I mean, these fans
I heard you the first time.
No, just in case.
I heard you the first time.
I actually said it 3 times.
I heard you the first time.
I said it 3 times.
I heard you the first time.
Okay, these fans are fired up.
I didn't hear you the second time.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
You know, they were the favorites coming into the series. They're certainly the favorites tonight. I'm going on the record saying, you know what, they're going to win this game tonight. If they don't do it, the next segment I'll get up and dance for you two.
Oh, my gosh. They've got the momentum, Ernie.
I heard you.
They might be fired up.
We're not supposed to root, but I'm rooting tonight.
Yes.
Let's get it down to Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see Minnesota facing the Houston Rockets. If you look at Houston, well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
You're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they've put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Prodigy is out there with Brown. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Palmer in at the 5 roaming the paint. Got a hand on it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. McDonald passes to the Prodigy. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Houston moving the ball around. The natural, the pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the natural. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Passes it to McDonald. Here's the Prodigy. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Here's the Prodigy following the score by Houston. Swiped it away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Good on the shot.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. That ties the game. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Stolen. The natural, the pass to Champ. Here's the prodigy. Pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Brown. Here's the prodigy. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the natural, the pass to the prodigy. It's Brown on the wing. And another 3 for Houston.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Brown, good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
There's the dish to Brown. Inside, the prodigy. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. The prodigy's got his second bucket of the night. The pass to Palmer. Here's the prodigy. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Passes to Palmer.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Brown outside. Pass to the natural. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 1.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Champ, and the pass to the prodigy. Here's the natural. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's 11 points for the prodigy.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, At some point, you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right? Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
He told me that despite their lead, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, I don't care if we do have their backs to the wall. They're a dangerous team that's going to play with a do-or-die attitude and put it all on the line. We have to match their intensity. Can they do it? We'll see.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at the natural, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the natural.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Down low, and the dunk by Brown.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Houston, and he gets the bucket.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 6. Here's the natural. And another 3 for Houston.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
That's good. And that's 10 points for the natural.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's the Prodigy to the paint. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot. One shot.
Minnesota in the lead. Inside, Homer, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
They set the pick. The screen from Brown. Pass to the natural. Here's the Prodigy. Clock at 6. A beautiful reverse layup. The Prodigy's got 8. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And there's the pass to McDonald. The screen from Brown. Here's Reynolds. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
His shot is looking really good here in the first.
Everything is falling. 5 of 5 to start.
Passes it to the natural. Fires for three, and another three for Houston.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for the natural. The Timberwolves also with the sub. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Inside. Here's Temple. Feeds to Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That one goes. Count it. And it's a three-point Timberwolves lead.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Singh the pass to the natural. Wide open shot is on the money. The Naturals got 7 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Temple kicks to Brown. To the inside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Brown. The Timberwolves also with the sub. McRae's checked in for the Prodigy. Free throw drops for Temple. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to the natural. And the natural's going to pick up the foul.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. There's the Prodigy. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
That's a huge play there, Kevin. The tray and the foul. Not what the defense had in mind there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
One shot. One shot.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Pass to McRae for 3. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Saturday was a great victory for them.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Here's Brown. That's good. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's the Prodigy. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He was all alone on that one. And the Rockets lead by 3.
There is no way no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's the prodigy. He's got 13. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Rockets leading by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the prodigy, and another 3 for Houston.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. The pass to Palmer. Leaps for it. Missed inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
And here are the Rockets now. 6-point game. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. McRae is out there with the prodigy. And it's the natural, and it's Singh in at the 4 slot.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's the prodigy. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. The prodigy's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Passes it to Singh. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Campbell still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he gets it to go.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Rocket 6. Here's Temple, and again it's Minnesota. Rockets leading by 6. There's the screen. Here's Singh. Tries from 10, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far, Temple gets the bucket.
A lot of space. right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's the prodigy. Jacks up a three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Temple the pass to McCray. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Out to the wing. Pass to the prodigy. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. The prodigy, and another 3 for Houston.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's the prodigy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The Rockets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw drops for Campbell. Timberwolves trail by 12. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to McCray. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Temple. 10 points for him. And there's the bucket from McCray.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And so here is Houston. They lead by 11. No one covering. 16 points for the prodigy.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Sing the pass to the prodigy. Here's the natural. It's picked off. Timberwolves passing it around. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And so it's Minnesota with it after the Rockets pick up 3. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Timberwolves have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. On defense, Houston, a 12-point game. Temple, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. Temple's got 13 points now in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Rebounded by Temple.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Just 5 on the clock. Palmer passes to McCray. Puts it up from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. McCray has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. The pass to the Prodigy. Passes it to Singh. Down low. Kicks it to Temple. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's the Prodigy. 5 points in the game. That one's rebounded by McCray.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Temple the pass to Palmer. The baseline J. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Here's the Prodigy. Pass to the natural. The pass to the Prodigy. 3 on the clock. Here's the Prodigy. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's the screen. Nice work there coming off the screen. And that's 18 points for the Prodigy.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Passes it to the natural. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's McCray. He's got 8. Fires from the line, and he hits the jump shot. McCray has got 8 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Over to the left wing. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Temple. He's got 18. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's the natural. It's deflected.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. Going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, you can't play the score clock. You have to play your game. They need to mix it up a little bit here.
Here's the Prodigy following the 3 by Minnesota. Picked away. Stolen away. They set the pick. Pass to the Prodigy. To the middle from 11 feet away. Campbell's shot's good. The Prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
That one's rebounded by McCray.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
The tray falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And the Rockets with possession here. 1:10 left here in the second. Shoots the three. That is good. That's now 8 points for the Prodigy.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Houston with a big group substitution here. The Natural, he's checked in for the Natural. Champ comes in for Campbell. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's Brown in for the Prodigy.
One shot.
Minnesota also making some changes. Brown, he's checked in for the Natural. The Prodigy comes in for McCray. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. Houston in the lead. The pass to the Prodigy. The kick out to Brown. And another three for Houston.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
He's covered by Brown. Singh. And he gets it to go. He has 7. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's the Natural. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're getting the ball inside. I mean, they're playing smash-mouth basketball right now. And you've got to think it's going to create some foul opportunities for him.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Minnesota.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.26 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes it to McDonald. They set the pick. The screen from Brown. Pass to McDonald. Shot clock at 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 7 seconds left in the first half. He hits Brown with the drive. Here's Champ, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Rockets, this game has taken a similar direction as the previous 4 in the series, where they've clearly been the better team the majority of the time. And now they're this close to clinching it here in Game 5. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Where was the sense of urgency? We all know they're capable of playing better, and no one wants to give up a ridiculous high shooting percentage. They need a little attitude adjustment in the second half, or this game will get away from them.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Rockets leading by 6. They've got the Prodigy. Brown out there with the natural. And it's the natural. And it's Champ in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The natural. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted.
Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. There's the pass to McDonald. Shot from 12. Brown. Good. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
The Prodigy passes to Champ. Here's the natural. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Puts up the baby hook. And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Good. 15 points for the Prodigy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 5. McDonald passes to Palmer. To the inside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Timberwolves have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
One shot. One shot.
Talk about a terrific game for the Prodigy. 16 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Here's the natural. He's got 18. Over in the corner, Brown. And another 3 for Houston.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Technical foul.
The Timberwolves have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. He hits Brown with the drive, and he can't jam it through. Houston leading by 5. The natural, the pass to the natural. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Timeout charge to Houston.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second-chance opportunities. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Natural. He's got 14 points and a couple of nice steals, too. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Timberwolves trail by 7.
Timeout call for Minnesota. Okay, man, put your hands together for Go Rockets Power Dancers!
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 15. Pass to the Natural. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. The Natural's got 21.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Down low. Brown the pass to McDonald. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from the prodigy. Pass to Champ. On the wing, Brown. Here's Champ. Houston moving it around. The Natural, the pass to the prodigy. 5 to shoot. Left side, Brown. And the shot is good. Brown's got 15 points.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Reynolds passes to Paul, and he dunks it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
It's hauled in by Brown. Rockets leading by 4. And there's the pass to the Natural. There's the screen. Here's the prodigy. Passes it to Champ. And it's Houston with another. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Paul. McDonald passes to Reynolds. Can't cash in from the high post.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The pass to the Natural. Here's the prodigy. Bounces it to the natural. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's the pick. Here's the Prodigy. 8 points for him. Goes up on the wing, and the shot is good. The Prodigy's got 5 points in the quarter. Houston leading by 4. Pass to the Prodigy. And Houston again with the bucket.
Assist goes to
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brown the pass to Reynolds. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for Brown. Minnesota with the ball. Now the pass to the Prodigy. Here's McCray. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. The Prodigy passes to Brown. High shot from 10 feet out. Brown's got 12 in the game. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. For the 3, and that one's good. And that's now 11 points for the Prodigy.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Here's McCray. He's got 10. Here's the Prodigy. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's good.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Houston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for Houston. Timberwolves trail by 10.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at the Natural, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the Natural. Same can be said about him.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 8. Right through the D for the layup. The Prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 10. Here's McCray, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Singh. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The Prodigy's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to McCray. Launches it. That is good.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Here's Brown, following the score by Houston. Passes to the Prodigy. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Singh, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Houston leading by 9. Singh, the pass to the prodigy. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Houston with another.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Singh, and he converts the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Here's the prodigy. 7 points in the game. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the natural. Minnesota with the rebound. McCray has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Takes the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Good on the shot. And it's 13 points for Champ.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They set the pick. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Here's McCray. 18 points for him. There's the 3. That's good. McCray has got 11 in the second half.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Technical foul. The prodigy. Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Rockets making a change here. Campbell's checked in. Here's the prodigy, and the jumper is good. The prodigy's got 13 points.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. McCray passes to the prodigy. Here's Singh. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's the prodigy. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Some really terrific numbers for the prodigy. He has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Temple's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 34 seconds left to play here in the third.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
1 shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's the natural. Shoots from the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The natural's got 10 points in just the second half. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul. Number 33. Shooting one.
The Prodigy cannot hit. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Timberwolves trail. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then there's Brown. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Singh in at the 5 spot. And for Houston, they're shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. They get it back. Here's the natural. And at last, they get one to fall.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's the Prodigy. Shot off the pick and off the front iron, and in it goes. That's 23 points for the Prodigy.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Houston. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
The feed to Brown to the right side. Houston moving it around. Fires the 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Campbell's shot's good.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside. Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines and to have them get that good a look. Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence will turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's the Prodigy. The Rockets making the shot. Temple the pass to Reynolds. Here's the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Brown wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 25 points.
They have got to get a hand in his face. And he's unconscious from out there. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Rockets making the shot.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that junk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
There's the bucket. Good. Timberwolves trail by 7 to the inside. Pass to McDonald. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
There's the pass to the next. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball. I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Timberwolves trail by 7. Passes it to McDonald. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The natural, the pass to the prodigy. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Much in the clutch. He's 5 for 5 from the field here in the fourth.
And I like the fact that they continue to go to him. That's what you call smart basketball.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to McDonald. Here's Brown, and again it's Minnesota converting. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Houston moving it around. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
They set the screen. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Rockets ball.
Here's the natural. Up top, Brown. 5 to shoot. For 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDonald passes to the prodigy. Home and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
Here's the prodigy. Out left to the wing. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. This one for 3. That's good. The prodigy's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
And there's the pass to McDonald. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Passes to Champ. The shot stood. Brown making the play. 17 points for Champ.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the inside. Brown, good. Brown's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to McDonald. Here's the prodigy. The 11-footer, no luck. The natural, the pass to the natural. To the right side. There's the pass to the prodigy. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Houston.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets Power Dancers!
Here's the prodigy. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets Power Dancers!
.156 left to play here in the 4th. Out to the right wing. A 3-ball. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
You look at the natural. He's been playing really well.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Plenty of space. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McDonald.
This quarter has brought out the best in them fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Here's the natural. To the left wing. Passes it to the net. And another 3 for Houston.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's the natural.
Really an extraordinary game for the natural. He's got 30 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's Brown. There's the steal. Brown the pass to the natural. Houston moving it around. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Count that one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Rockets. The natural. 2 shots.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. 36 seconds left in the game. To the paint, it's deflected. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
The Prodigy. That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Rockets. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
To the middle, here's Palmer. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Houston. Palmer. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time. Swiped it away.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Having both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
All right, Houston, coming on the court. Rockets power dancer. Give it up.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Knocks down the trifecta.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. To the middle, here's Brown. Count it!
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
At the line for your Rockets. Brown. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Houston. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Pass to the prodigy. Takes the 3. Good. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. What are your thoughts, Kevin?
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight and make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in just a few days. We will see you again soon.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here once again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal for 2K Sports. Pleased you are here with us for Game 5 of the conference semifinals. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller. They really need to concentrate, especially tonight.
Jet?
Well, I'm not a big fan of the phrase must win, but tonight is a must win. Because if you don't, this is a hard-pressed and hard-fought battle. I think it would be tough for either.
We are in Philadelphia, where the crowd is on their feet. Welcome to the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's Game 5 with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Look at Philadelphia. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Champ out there with the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the natural, and it's the natural in a power forward.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Passes it to the natural. Wide open. Here's the natural, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. But finding a way, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Here's the natural. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Cortez passes to the natural. Here's Champ. Here's the natural. Banked in off the glass. The natural's got his second bucket of the night.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Out to the right wing. Here's Champ. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Champ, the pass to the natural. Cortez, and a little hook that time, but it drops.
He'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. You just don't know how to play it.
The pass to the natural. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here they go. And he steps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And the shot is good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's the natural, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
One shot.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Cavaliers trailing. Pass to the natural. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Passes to Champ. Here's the natural. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Now the 76ers on the break. And the pass to the natural. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's the natural. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
The natural, the pass to the natural.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's the natural. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's the natural. The shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
The natural, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Here's the natural. Pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Here's the natural. Hands it from downtown. The natural's got 7 points.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Champ. He's got 5. The natural, the pass to the natural. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The 76ers leading. Out left to the wing. Pass to the natural. To the wing right side. Champ. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's the natural. Here's the pass to the natural. Lock at 6. Inside. Here's the natural. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Timeout call for Philadelphia. Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at the natural, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to the natural. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's the natural. 7 points in the game. There's the pick. Passes it to the natural. Fires the 3. No good.
Kevin, I didn't like that.
Of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with Brett Brown.
I asked him what he was going to emphasize to his team, and he told me it all comes down to wanting it more. Both of our teams came in and took away 2 games from the other. This series is going to be a tooth-and-nail fight, and whoever wants it more is going to take it. Let's see exactly how much they want it, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. And here are the Cavaliers now. 76ers getting the bucket. Down low, the natural. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice.
First free throw is good.
Really an extraordinary game for the natural. Already with 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really help their cause.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Champ, the pass to the natural. Stripped it away. The pass to the natural. Here's Champ. Pass to the natural.